Hello guys, what is going on? This is my first ever podcast on the Titan Sports Podcast with your host Michael Rich. And in today's episode, we'll be breaking down the top 3 Yankees that should be traded or that are at least good trading material. So let's get to it. But before we do that, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video. So starting today's episode off is the first baseman on the New York Yankees, or at least the here and there first baseman, Luke Voit. And Luke Voit's been known for power over the years, and he's been a relatively consistent player, batting .267 with 73 home runs on his repertoire. And it's clear that despite being 31 years old, he still has a good chance of being picked up on the trade market because of his power and the fact that he can play multiple defensive positions fairly well, or at least well enough that he could still be useful in that category. So that's why I think that he would be a good trade for that. That's why I think it would probably be one of the top trades on the Yankees. And also, there's been some rumors of the Pirates being interested in picking up Luke Voit, so we'll see where that takes us. Second, this guy might surprise you, but Aaron Judge is on this list. Yes, you guys might be thinking that he carried the Yankees on his back for the last few seasons. But at the same time, he's a .300 player. He's been on the Yankees for 5 years, so we've gotten a good amount of time off of him, and despite not making it super far in the playoffs or anything most of that time. But, he's such a good player, and the Yankees have been a struggling team lately, so I don't know if he deserves it, and maybe he has potential on a team that's playing a little better. But at the same time, the Yankees are going to probably need a guy like Aaron Judge to actually get them to the playoffs, to get that RBI that they need to win the game. Like, he's your guy for that. And on top of that, he has a very low error percentage, so he's a reliable outfielder, and that is why I think that he is the second best Yankees trade option. And, maybe we can pick up a few free agents or maybe some guys from the farm system, grow the team, and end up replacing him. The next Aaron Judge could be a guy in the farm system, 20 years old, but, you just can't tell. And the third and final person on my list is Anthony Rizzo. And I put Anthony Rizzo on because not only is he a free agent like all of these guys are, but he was on the Cubs World Series team in 2016. And that was the first World Series for the Cubs that were won in 108 years. So that's a pretty significant win that he was on the roster. And that gives him a good name. And also, he's all around decent with the bat, decent in the outfield, so I feel like a team might pick him up for a couple seasons and maybe discard him, but he could still have a couple really good seasons. We don't know. I mean, he's played some good defense, and it also seemed like Aaron Boone picked him over Luke Voit in the first place area, so maybe that's going to be his strength. So what he lacks in power, he can make up with inconsistent hitting and kind of just getting on base. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's episode. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also leave a comment down below. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.